That food was good. A little salty. Michael know he could have kissed me, and I was all up on his back and everything. I don't know what he's so slow for.
Yeah, look at that. There's a greedy person right there. Get some food and they start dancing. There's a greediness. Look at her. Yeah, I would have kissed her, but I'm so scared to kiss because I don't know how she's gonna react. Cause she can be a little crazy sometimes. But at least she like my food. That good, just dancing and eating. Greedy. New pizza. On camera.
LiQWYD.
What's up, KOED fam? Welcome back to another video of KOURTNEY. I'm Eddie, aka E-Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Kourtney, also known as Coco.
And this is KOURTNEY. This channel is all about relationships, reviews, and entertainment.
And a little slight tornado, honey.
Yeah,
We're
so,
gonna make this quick on tonight, but we be caught up like Dorothy and Toto.
So if y'all see the camera go dead and see it spinning around real quick, that's us caught up in the tornado heading to Kansas. Okay, so tonight we're gonna be talking about Married at First Sight.
So if this is your first time joining and you hadn't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. If you're watching us on Facebook, make sure you hit like and follow, and on all social media sites, comment down below. Before we get into it, make sure you head on over to our brand store, KOEDwear.com, to purchase tees like this and a hat, so much more. Excuse me. And also make sure that you head on over to the lip bar if you want to get a discount on makeup. And use our promo code KOEDFAM. All right, you guys, so let's go and get into it. My husband checking the phone just to make sure, honey, while we talking to y'all, we ain't getting caught up. All right, so it starts out with Katina. So y'all know from last episode, well, the one before that, in Married at First Sight, what is y'all doing? Like, stop playing with us. We don't need breaks in between the seasons. I don't know. Y'all never done that before. Who came up with that? Where y'all get that from? Stop listening to other folks. We don't need a break. Just continue on with the season.
That was straight up garbage. Okay, y'all did that whole wasted season a week last week for this, man. That was just, it didn't make sense, man. Y'all could have showed this last week, man.
Yeah. So, and anyway, it was a little lackluster anyway.
Yeah, so it really was.
I went to sleep at the end.
It really was. I'm saying myself watching. I'm saying they skipped a whole week for this. For this.
Anyway,
man.
All right. So yeah, y'all know from the episode before last that Katina was in her feelings because her and LiQWYD, just had a whole big disagreement because he had some of that doggone dating app on her phone. So Katina decided to go over to Jasmine and Michael's house apartment. And which I don't think, I've never seen any of the couples do that before. If they did, they never really showed it. And they probably have, but anyway. So she was sitting down talking to them, basically telling them what happened, which of course they knew some of what happened because they seen how it was at the restaurant. And so Katina was just pretty much like, I understand that he was upset, but I just don't like his tone. Like, he don't have to talk to me like that. And she said that the way he talks to her, it really hurts her feeling. And at that point, she started crying. And she said that said it's not about her feelings. It's about the app on her phone. What man tell you it ain't about your feelings?
Said, bump your feelings, good. What's up with this app? That's what I want to know. I don't care if it's old. I used to do that back in the day. I had to deactivate it, so I want to use it. Activate it back again. See, I told you.
You said that.
I said the reason why he's so upset because he used to do that stuff back in the day. So he think she's doing it.
Yeah, I was right shirt for you.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Yeah, I told you that's the reason why he was so adamant about that app being on his phone, because that old Isaac stuff kicked in on him. Oh man, I used to do this, man. Yeah, I used to do this all the time back in the day. Had my app on, act like I deactivated. So when the women gone away, I activated back so I can see who I can get next. That's why he was acting like that.
So Mike was trying to encourage her, and Jasmina said she do remember that LiQWYD, gets upset, like he gets angry.
It still doesn't excuse LiQWYD talking to Katina like that. You know, I understand you get passionate sometimes, but you gotta understand, you gotta take other people's feelings in consideration. So sometimes you gotta think, oh man, that's a little too strong, a little too heated. Let me calm down. So when you calm down and talk to somebody, you can get through to them quicker.
Yep.
And all that screaming and stuff, you don't get through to them quicker.
So Mike was talking to LiQWYD. You want to talk about that?
What do you say?
He said he's not gonna talk to her about it until she is serious. So I'm trying to understand, when a person apologizes, does that mean they not serious? I don't understand, because we seen the girl apologize to you on camera, or she just basically said she was sorry, she didn't try to do it, blah blah blah, and he said he wasn't gonna talk to her till she's serious.
What he's saying, if you read between the lines, I'm not gonna accept her apology until I feel like it's worthy to be accepted. You know what I'm saying? Because he has to feel comfortable. I don't care how many times she's apologized. If I don't feel like it's genuine and it don't meet my standard, I'm not going to accept it.
So Mike said, just basically trying to take up for Katina. You know, she said she forgot that the app was on her phone. And then that's when LiQWYD said, man.
Fuck that, man. I used to do that back in the day when I was a player. Had the apps on my phone. Black people died. No, he ain't have black people die. I had all that.
Black people meet, not black people died. It's blackpeoplemeet.com. Not black people died.
Oh, which one I was on? That's why all the people I hooked up with was kind of look ratchet.
You wasn't on no app.
No, all joking aside. So that's why he felt the way he felt, because he used to do that stuff back in the day. Yeah. And he don't want to get done to him what he used to do to them.
Yep. And did y'all see that LiQWYD done got another tattoo? It's all on his throat.
Watch. Next episode gonna be all in his face, man.
Like, that's too much. Like, people get addicted to them tattoos. How many of y'all got tattoos? We don't have not a one.
Yeah, I thought about getting one.
I was thinking about getting one. Yeah. Too old now.
Yeah, what's the age limit of getting that tattoo? You know,
when your skin start drawing up and getting wrinklish.
Yeah, cause you go in there, skin hanging out, tattoo artist, man, I can't work with that.
Or the tattoo don't come out all flat; it's all wrinkled up.
All wrinkled up. Then you know, some of y'all got a stretch mark. You gonna say, I don't know what the tattoo, all the stretch marks. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna know the difference between the stretch marks and the tattoo.
Man, I started thinking about when LiQWYD get older, like 50-something or 60-something. I was like, gee.
Hey, the same way the women get tattoos on their boobs when they're young. And when they get to the 80s, the tattoo.
Y'all can get them. Y'all can get them.
Y'all know I'll tell the truth.
So
y'all gotta fold them up.
I would say some things on here, but y'all gonna have to join our Patreon, and we're gonna talk about that, because we're gonna start our own Patreon for those that want to come, and we're gonna talk about some things.
Probably should say that after the video.
No, I'm saying it in here, and I ain't editing that. I'm saying it's in here so that those that don't make it to the end can hear this. But anyway, so
fruit roll up.
Mark is creating a whiteboard, and
Marcus.
I said, Mark, you too busy to fruit roll over. Listen, Mark is creating a whiteboard, and they are talking about pretty much meal prepping and, date night, and just kind of putting their goals up there and all that stuff or whatever. So it didn't last long.
To me, it was a waste of time.
Yeah, they just had a lot of filler scenes in here. I wouldn't say filler scenes. I guess scenes that we actually saw, but sometimes it's just,
That's why I'm trying to figure out why they did what they did last week. Cause we ain't getting none this week.
We could have watched it. So we could have been watching next week, this week. I don't know what y'all think. But anyway.
Next week gonna be more exciting.
Yeah. So Noah and Steve are at the dog spot. That's what I call a little dog. What's the name? Little Sushi. What's the dog name? Whatever the dog name. I forgot.
Ankle biter. That's what ankle biter.
He was ready to go. He was ready to go. Put him down. Like, baby, come on.
And Noah talking about, I can sit back and see how Steve treated this pet. Because, sometimes you treat a pet, you can tell how a person going to treat a child. I said, so you telling me you put a dog and a baby on the same level? No, because I've been around some dogs. I want to really I'm going to take you to a park and leave you. Then again, I've been around some kids.
Mark and Lindsay are shopping, and Mark don't want nothing healthy to eat on squash, fruit, apples, tomatoes. Why?
Mark said, I only got $150. That's the budget. And she's going to try to get everything. That's what you said.
Well, I don't know about that, but it just...
That's what he said.
Okay. Mm-hmm. But what I'm saying is that Mark just don't like to eat healthy, too. Because when she came to the baking,
But what she said, Lindsay said, I always crack up my friend because their husband, chicken finger man. I said, that's right. The brotherhood, the chicken finger brotherhood, because I'm one of those, man.
Here's the man that eat macaroni cheese and chicken fingers all the time.
Fries, and give him some good biscuit or roll with it.
All that stuff to clog your bowels up. They be click.
That's all right. But hey, it may hurt when it comes out, but it sure feels good when it goes there. You be constipated like a mug, man.
All that stuff, man, just click, and just go.
Yes. I'm in the brotherhood. I am a chicken finger man. Not finger, but finger.
So Jasmina tells Mike that her job is relocating, or the location is changing. I guess relocating, location change, whatever. And it seems like, I guess, whatever train, bus, whatever she was taking, I don't know if she got to take a different one,
right.
Whatever. Long story short, child.
She don't know how to drive.
She don't know how to drive.
Well, then again, in some cities like New York, Boston, even Atlanta. I don't know about Atlanta, but I know Boston and New York, big cities like that, in LA, you really don't need a car. You know, they got a good transit system.
But most people still learn how to drive.
I get it. You're almost 30 years old. You don't know how to drive. Yeah.
And Mike said, listen, let me help her because I'm not finna be driving her around like driving Miss Daisy. Gotta take her here, gotta take her there, gotta take her here, y'all know how y'all got that grandmama that can't drive. That's how Jasmina gonna be.
That's my mom. She don't know how to drive.
Back in the day, I guess it was more acceptable. Yeah. But nowadays,
can you come take? No, mom, I can't take her.
Well, my mama know how to drive.
Yeah, cause my mom don't like my driving. Don't get next to that big truck. That big truck ain't gonna come over. She get paranoid. But anyway, Jasmine has a phobia of driving because she said she's been in a couple of car accidents. My sister's that way, but she know how to drive. But she does have a phobia because she has been in a couple of car accidents that's pretty significant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So let's move on to Owen and Katina. So it seems like they done patched things up. They on the camera phone and they talking and stuff like that. So he apologized, she apologized. I guess she apologized. She said she apologized again. She apologized again right now. So I guess she just gonna apologize.
Oh, eating that up too. That's right.
And he said, yeah, he apologized too.
And I guarantee what happened is that waiting for her to apologize first, and he said, okay, now she'll apologize, and the apology she gave me was sufficient. So I guess
she probably had to apologize with tears.
Yeah,
you know how when you got to repent before the Lord, honey,
yeah,
come with tears.
You're right.
Tears, honey, and just brokenness.
She probably asked her,
all on the floor.
Oh, can you forgive me? Can you forgive me? Oh, I'm sorry. I beg your forgiveness. And oh, say, yeah, you know what? I forgive you.
My child.
Yeah, my child. And since I forgave you, I'm going to go ahead and apologize for talking rough to you. And my thing is this. I understand O's passionate. I understand he's real adamant about some things, but sometimes to smooth over an argument, sometimes you gotta be the bigger man and say, you know what, babe, I know I was talking rough to you, and I apologize for talking at you, not to you. But let's get back to this app thing. So yeah, wind is picking up, man.
All right, so shall we. All right, so let's move on to Steve and Mark. They're throwing the football. Long story short on this, because like I said, this was a really filler episode. For those that didn't watch and just come straight to our reviews, you didn't miss nothing at all.
Not really.
They were just throwing the football on the beach back and forth and just talking about, Steve, go ahead, baby.
Steve said, I don't know why Noah is worried about me making money. I got a good savings. And I told y'all he has some monies. Now, some people said, well, your definition of good savings might be different from my definition of good savings. That could be true. You know what I'm saying? To me, $1 million sounds a lot of money nowadays.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, he could just have $150,000.
Yeah, he could have had like $200,000. You know what I'm saying? Which is not a lot. But some people it is. So it's just your definition of what's a lot.
But Mark evidently
ain't got no savings.
Baby, he can't even compare.
Ain't got no savings.
And I didn't post the picture on our community tab, but I got it from Reddit where somebody spotted him in Chick-fil-A.
As a catcher.
Yeah, working the counter. So, yeah. Yeah. So, to me, this is my opinion. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Mark, you good at job. Somebody said they did ask the person, like, was he like a manager or something like that? They said, I think so. They was like, he was really nice and stuff. So they took a picture of him actually behind the counter at Chick-fil-A. And that's fine. It worked. But it seems as though I think Lindsay get frustrated with Mark because Mark is just kind of like, he's still trying to figure it out. Like, he's still trying to find his way. He was at a gym, and then it seemed like his job didn't want him to be off that long to film and stuff. And now, so it just seemed like he's just trying to.
Mark seems to me he still has this frat boy mentality still. Like, he's still a college boy, you know what I'm saying? He's still trying to find his way through life, and when a person like Lindsay that's been a nurse for I don't know how long, like she said, she dated guys that, they had it going on. Now she dating Mark, so you go from up there, now you got to deal with this guy down here. I guess it could be a little frustrating, you know what I'm saying?
He's not on her level.
Right.
Yep. That's why she dogs him out, talking about his income and stuff like that, which I don't agree with her doing that. So Mike is teaching Jasmine how to drive. So that poor dog, what's the name? Mr. Finney. Something like that, Finney. So he turns around, baby. He turned his back. I said, baby, you need to be turning your front, before you go through that windshield.
He don't want to see what's going to happen next. So sometimes it's better not to see. Your intimate death.
So I guess she did pretty good. She did run over a cone. I said, I guess.
No, she didn't do pretty good. Hitting the brakes hard and hitting the throttle too hard and running over cones. Like, that cone was a person. She killed somebody.
I said, I wonder why her mama didn't teach her. I don't even know her mama and her in the same state, So I wonder why, But anyway, so let's move on to Steve and Noi. So.
You talking about when he was on the couch?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So, they was walking Sushi. That's the dog. Walking Sushi. And Sushi is peeing on the bricks and all that stuff.
Okay. You talking about something. Okay.
No, that's what they walked Sushi and then they went back in their house. And basically the talk was who gonna clean the bathrooms. And it's not just who gonna clean the bathrooms. It seems as though, and I can understand Noi. I guess I can semi-understand Steve, but
they both to me been petty, but go ahead.
It's like, I don't think it's being petty. I think it's like
Steve being petty.
I think it's more of hey, I'm not just a house husband just because I'm not working. And Noi like, yeah, pretty much you are. So every chore and every duty around here you need to be doing while I'm working. So clean both the bathrooms because I got to do some other stuff. And so he was like, well, no, we're going to split the bathrooms. So it's more of, I understand Steve said he do a lot of stuff around there. I guess he go shopping. He do this, do that. He said, he told her, you working for you. But what I'm doing it for us. That don't make sense.
That don't make sense whatsoever. And here's the thing, man. And the way I'm kind of on the north side with this, I'm out there grinding, okay?
Even if you're working from home.
Right. And you can at least clean the house up. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's a big house. So for you to say, well, basically saying, since you want me to get a job, you know what I'm saying? If I get a job, okay, I lost my train of thought.
If I get a job
that this is what you're gonna, you're gonna have to start doing more some of the stuff. She basically telling Noah you're gonna have to step in and clean the house. But Noah saying, no, I'm out here working. You can at least clean this house. You've been petty now, Steve. You know what I'm saying? Now you want me to go to work and help you clean the house? Then he threw the dog over. Well, you need to help me take care of the dog or walk the dog or something like that. And Noah basically was saying, come on, Steve.
Yeah.
I'm out there grinding, man. You can at least keep the house clean, keep the kids clean and washed up, even though they have kids.
Like, basically, she's saying, you ain't got no job, Tommy. What is you doing? Why is you complaining about any of this stuff? Steve saying, I'm not finna do all this work because I don't want to work. So why would I come here and do all this work? Because I can go and live in my car and be a vagabond with my savings.
Right. And that's why I said I'm on kind of on Noi's side on this one here, man. Because if you're not going to work, you can at least keep the house clean.
Yeah. So let's move on to O is talking to his former coach, which is like his mentor. And basically, we're talking about the app situation. His coach, said basically the same stuff we was talking
Yeah,
about.
I
That
don't see you. I'm surprised you kind of went over that.
I know, right?
You know,
it wasn't
coach
much
is
to
saying,
talk
you know, you're a good guy. I know you don't mean no harm, but you probably need to work on your communication. Kind of tone it down sometimes when you talk to your wife.
Mike talks to his sister Clara. I like Clara. She done got a lot of debuts on this.
I was in the kitchen, pop some popcorn.
Oh yeah. Then time we ain't got no snacks in
We
here.
ain't got no snacks, man.
I said, wait a minute, we got snacks, just not your
no
snack. You
man.
want about 4-5 bags of chips in
Yeah,
there.
so I can have
You want some
variety.
cookies.
Yeah.
You want what else you want in there?
You know, I'll start eating honey buns and stuff. So just cookies and some chips.
I ain't bought no honey buns for you in a long time.
Yeah, cakes and stuff. I really don't eat that much.
Yeah, you usually eat them Dunkin' sticks. That's probably why my Dunkin' them went up.
Oh, you?
Yeah,
No, I'm playing
you got me
me.
eating them Dunkin'
That's
sticks. I used to eat them things just full of sugar.
Yeah, you full of sugar right now. Step on that scale. Dang, all that sugar.
So, Mike was talking to his sister, and basically he was just saying that, you know, right now it seems like they on the same page. Things have gotten better. You know, we are, you know, pretty much friends. We enjoy spending time with each other. And Mike said that, you know, as far as our sexual, ain't nothing there. And, you know, hopefully they can build that romance before decision day, because if not, So, you want to say something on that? Okay, so Jasmine talked to her mom on the computer, and she said the same thing. So, evidently, when her and
Michael
was not in a good place, so it seems as though they did bring the mama in, and I think she talked to both of them just by what they said, because she was saying, you know, how's things going from the last time. And so she was like, Mom, we're in a good place. There's no more tension. Mom said, give me some pros and cons, and Jasmine was like, well, you know, it's been a month and I still don't have no feelings for him.
Yeah, I think the reason why she don't have feelings for him right now is because they wasted a month. They wasted a month by arguing back and forth, and she telling him that he's raising his voice when he talks to her. So all of that, you know, tension went on the first month. So it's been wasted. Now just imagine they was trying to get to know each other in a pleasant way that whole month. They'd be so far along right now in their marriage right now, you know, and they won't have no, you know, I think they'd be to the point they showing each other affection.
I think infection.
I said infection.
Oh no.
I meant to say affection, not infection. He said infection. Hey, back in the day, it probably was infection.
So now I must disagree with you on that part, because I heard somebody say that we wasted a month, and they said no, it was one of them two. No, actually it was.
Yeah, I get it.
It kind of helped them to get through, to get to know each other, get them to that place.
Okay.
So don't say wasted a month.
Okay, it wasn't wasted. All I'm saying is that if they start off at a good spot and continue on, and then follow along now. But sometimes you got to get to the bumpy stuff to get to the good stuff.
Yeah,
So.
that bumpy stuff gets to good. Okay, so anyway, so Lindsay's on camera, on her camera phone.
Yeah, you don't sit here and disagree with me on camera.
That's what we do. We disagree.
Oh, how you do it, man? How do you get your women in line? How you do it?
Yeah, you tried. So Lindsay's on her camera phone, and she basically, once again, for the gazillion time, she frustrated with that doggone Mark the Shark, honey. And he did the board. He ain't doing that. He is inconsistent. He's not consistent at all, and she is frustrated.
And I think he messed up some clothes in the dryer.
Yeah, they expect us to read that, child, and then some of the white go in with the background and fix your letters. I can't read that.
She said $250 worth of clothes messed up. I said, I can feel you on that, man, because sometimes I used to wash my clothes and put them in the dryer, leave my ink pens in my pants. Ooh, man.
It messed up some of my stuff too. Yeah.
But only $250 worth, though.
No, it may be
$25.
$10. But and then also too is that they was talking. I think she was talking about affection and no sex and all that affection and no sex, and I ain't say infection. And no sex and all that stuff. So yes, you know, she just frustrated, honey. She probably sexually frustrated and just frustrated, period. So Katina's talking with her sister-in-law. Didn't know she had one, but now we know. And her sister-in-law couldn't make it to the wedding.
Yeah, okay. So if she has a sister-in-law, that means she has a brother. Where your brother at?
Or she could have a sister.
Yeah, I can see Noah brother.
Noah brother, and then I think she called him his name at the end.
Yeah,
Sasha Fierce.
Like she was scared when she said.
That was a bad innocent.
She called him my boy.
So Katina talked to her sister-in-law, and she told her about the dating app and everything and how it made. Now, I like the sister-in-law. She was funny. And how, it made him feel and everything. Of course, she showed him some pictures of LiQWYD. She showed her some pictures.
Say, you got some pictures with his shirt off? That was weird for a sister-in-law. All right, sister-in-law.
It could be former sister-in-law, too. And how it made her feel and everything. And so they was talking about the fact, too, that, they got over it, moved forward and all that stuff. But Katina is afraid that he will go back to them kind of episodes and stuff. Kind of like in the part of where Michael is. What happened?
You ain't gotta touch me.
That was good.
You ain't gotta touch me. You gotta touch me. You can talk to me while I grab my arm, man.
That's what we should have did.
Yeah, we should have did
that. So anyway, made me lose my train of thought. So yeah, she's just concerned that he'll go back to those kind of reactions. So the sister was pretty much, she was tickling her and everything, and Katina ended up falling out the chair. She said, "Ooh, child." She said, I'm giving you more action than your own man." So, yeah, because, they hadn't had sex and all that stuff. So.
I get it.
All right. You want to say something? No? Okay. So, anyways, let's move on to Noah and Steve talking on the couch. So, this was another hidden camera type of thing, and they were talking on the couch. Basically, they were saying...
Noah said, you know what? Once it's over with, I don't think we need to move in. And Steve said, "Baby, we married. You know what I'm saying? Where this coming from?" She said, "Well, I think we moving too fast and we need to take our time." Steve said, "But we married. Married people don't do that, And she said, "Well, yeah, but I know married people that stay in different places," which I know.
You know who she's talking about.
Yeah, exactly. I never seen that before. Mm-hmm. So basically, all of a sudden, I think the no job situation is starting to hit home for her, and she don't want to move in. Because she don't want to get her finances mixed in with his, because she feel like she's going to end up taking care of him, something like that.
Right. I don't understand why Steve just don't show the lady your savings.
And he trying to pull a coming to America thing, man. He ain't going to show her the savings until she said yes on decision date. And when she said yes, he said, "Baby, you marry a millionaire."
No. He said yes. He's like, "Baby, 2,000 is all I got in my savings. That's all that's left." So,
hey,
like, I'm out of here. I can see her running I can see her running fast and jumping over stuff and moving.
And she gonna say, "You left your dog behind." "I don't care about that damn dog."
So, Mark is talking to his friend Erica, and so basically he was talking to her, just telling her about the tension and everything, and she was like, "This sounds like a bad communication problem. Like, y'all do not know how to communicate."
All the couples on here have a bad communication issue.
Yeah, and so he was like, and sometimes when I, raise my voice with her, because she may get a little frustrated, it makes me a little frustrated. I raise my voice, and she was like, "Well, don't raise your voice at me because, you know how I was when I was young, and I got yelled at all the time." So, she got childhood.
You can't use it as a crutch, man. If you don't want anybody to yell at you, don't yell at them.
Baby, and the way she yells, honey.
Yeah, they only yell at them. You know what I'm saying? Don't yell at them, and they won't yell at you. So you gotta. It's like they said, it's a two-way street. You know what I'm saying?
So Noah is talking to Sasha Fierce, which is her.
You better get it right.
Sibling.
Yeah, you better get it right.
Because they said sister up under there, but I guess when you come back with no wig, it's the brother. So I don't know. But the sibling.
Now, come on, fam. Come on, who's real about Sasha? I guess that's a sibling name. Didn't Sasha look like Tisha Campbell?
Oh,
she did.
I don't know.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I said, huh. I said, okay, yeah, they do resemble one another.
So
Tisha Campbell gonna say, "Don't you dare do it."
So she said that Noah was telling the sibling about the situation. They did call him a she, so telling her about the situation.
Ooh, everybody's scared Sasha.
And And basically how, you know, he wants to be equal, but we not equal, you know. And she said, I don't feel comfortable combining our incomes together because this man ain't working. That's why I just don't understand why we're making a big deal about this. If Steve is so confident, hey, I'm got a savings, then you will let your wife know that, baby, I got you. This is how we're going to do the bills. This is how we're going to do that, yada, yada, yada.
You know what? Maybe it's production. Maybe the production wanted them to have a storyline, plot line. Steve, we know you got money in your savings, but don't tell nobody. Let's keep people guessing. Maybe that's what they're doing.
I don't think so, but at some point is... That's my opinion. So I don't think so, but you know they do at some point. You remember they used to sit down and go over the finances with Anyway, I'll talk to y'all because I disagree with it. Don't y'all know that they sometimes at one point go over the finance where the couples got to come together and see how you gonna do this?
So why they do it this time?
That's a good point. That's why I said.
That's why I said I thought it was production.
But for you to say that production told you, hey, don't tell nobody.
Okay, all I'm saying, see, oh my God, you got to think everything so literally. All I'm saying.
That's what you said, it literally.
No, all I'm saying is that production has something to do with this because they usually show everything to one another. Oh, this guy got this guy got that. Okay, but they didn't do it this time.
Right.
Matter of fact, I don't think they did it with Gil and
Yes,
Mira.
they did. Because remember, she said, "Oh, I got a savings. Oh, I got this."
But
remember they put their finance, and that's when she found out.
That was like toward the end. That's toward the end of the season, though.
No, I think it was in midway, baby.
Okay, midway, but it wasn't at the beginning.
No, it wasn't at the beginning.
Okay.
This ain't at the beginning. They figured out how many months before they get
Okay. All I'm saying, reason why they probably didn't do it this time, production. That's all I got.
Oh, we didn't see it, but
thank you, God. Thank you for the thunder.
Oh, he come to get you, honey, because you have your little attitude. So anyway, Steve is talking to his sister-in-law. Everybody got a sister-in-law, and tells her basically Noah wants her wants to stay in her own apartment on this after decision day. And also Noah done post another post, honey. He told her, listen, don't let nobody know what's going on in our business. Keep our business off them social media streets.
Then again, Noah said that post wasn't about them.
Well, it said when you start to wonder if you deserve better, you do.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. No, come on now. You know that was about y'all. Stop lying.
No, it's I deserve better, honey. I deserve a working man with a job.
Why do people put their business out there on social media? Then when people come to you, you get in your feelings. Why y'all in my business? Because you put it out there. That's why. Dang, I just don't get it, man. People put their business out there. They put what they eat out there. I don't care what you got down on your plate to eat. Why share that with me?
When we first started dating,
no,
this man would get mad at something that we done did and go out there on them social media.
That wasn't about you.
It
wasn't about you. No, that wasn't about you.
I had to tell him, brother, man, that's not what we do over here.
That wasn't about you.
Maybe you better put it somewhere, type it up in your phone, and text it to yourself. But that's not what we do over here. So he learned, and he don't do that no more. Okay.
Because I got you now.
You got to show it. Baby, you stopped before we got married.
Yeah, well, because I got you.
No, because he had to learn.
No.
He gonna learn today.
No, because you I was like, okay, I got it now.
There's no reason.
I got it now.
Bring some wisdom. I had to bring some wisdom to the situation because that's not what we do. Okay?
Okay.
So let's move on to Mike.
Let's move on to this shit. But you want to unfriend me and stuff like that. But you want to go.
It sounds like you
No. Now, you know, let's tell the whole story now.
What's the whole story?
You started this, though, with the social media thing. You unfriend me. People say, oh, y'all ain't friends no more.
Listen, we're not. Listen.
People go through your friend list. Oh, they ain't friends. Something must have happened. They ain't friends.
They do celebrities like that, but not if you got like 100 followers on Instagram. I'm talking about me. So if you got 100 followers, ain't nobody finna go through that. They still God, please.
No, sir,
I did all that. Then nobody said, don't lie on this stage.
I ain't friends no more.
Don't even
I
do
said
that.
she blocked me.
And I will tell you. But at least I ain't go out there and say, I blocked him. Don't you come for me like that no more, or you will get blocked because you don't know who you fooling with. And when you make posts like that, folks know something going on. So I didn't do any of that.
Do that either,
I just block, unfriend, block.
Yeah, I got to negotiate with her to get back on friends.
That's right.
You know, you ain't gonna do that no more. I said, all right, what I do? I gotta add you back as a friend. If you gonna do that, get on a friend.
That's right.
I said, man, your friendship ain't all that. You gonna hold on my head.
Yes, it was, because he kept dialing my number. Dial my number. Down my nose.
Oh, her friendship over my head.
Kept on.
Man.
Now, the thing is, he just knows it. He want to know what I'm posting. He want to see everything. I went to Snapchat. He could friend request. It's like, can I please have some peace? Snapchat, a friend request. I'm like, why is you over here? You don't even know nothing about no Snapchat.
You didn't know anything about Snapchat.
I was on there a long time, and on that way before I met you, here you go.
It was something new that I wanted to try. Cause everybody, like all the young people leaving Facebook, they going to Snapchat. I said, okay, they go to Snapchat. See what's going on.
He going to go there see friend request. I was like, what? I feel the stalkerish coming. I feel like I'm being stalked, honey. But anyway, so let's move on to Mike showing Jasmine.
All the lies you tell.
Child, y'all know we got to make this interesting, honey, because there wasn't much to talk about because we're finna wrap it up. So Mike is showing Jasmine his cooking skills and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah.
Yeah, that was it with that. But you know, I can tell Jasmine was kind of leaving the door open a little bit for him to be a little affectionate to her.
Yeah.
He didn't take it. When she was leaning on his back like that.
Baby, she had all her body
parts
on
and I said, Mike, I understand Michael's scared. She got this dude traumatized for the first month they was together. So he's scared. He don't know what to do. He admitted. He even admitted. You know, like that's what he's telling his sister, I think. That he don't know what to do. Right. You know, he's scared if he do this and do that, you know, things might blow up in his face. So, but man, she giving you all the hints, man. You know, just try, like your sister said, try something small. Pick on the cheek or something. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Slap her butt, you know.
She said that?
No, I'm just saying from a man point of view. And, you know, see how far you can go.
Booty.
Huh?
She got the Luta booty.
I don't know about that.
But, so yeah, he gonna have to do something to, you know, kind of get that fire started or something. Because I was like, Mike, just grab and kiss or something. Like, that's what
we ain't asked you to slob her down, man.
She may want to be slobbed down. So yeah, but
and also for her not to drive, she want to get an attitude of you, and you driving, man. That couldn't be me. I was like, what?
When?
I'm just saying how she get an attitude and she don't know how to drive. Somebody would be walking.
You know, now they got Uber, honey, so you can always get around.
She gonna be out there waiting for Uber then.
She gonna be having the Uberish.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's that part. But so yeah, when they was cooking and she was dancing and stuff like that or whatever, she was all up on him. But he also did admit that he was not like giving it 100 in the beginning, and it felt,
appreciated.
Yeah, she did appreciate that because. You know, we saw Jasmine, and maybe that's right. She was mean because she wasn't giving.
She wasn't getting.
Yeah, she was getting some, but she wasn't getting it. So anyway,
but you know, it's a pet peeve of mine. She did. I didn't like though when she was dancing, eating. That's a pet peeve, man. Especially when somebody in the car eating some chicken, they dancing. That irritates me, man. Especially you little fluffy. I said, that's why you fluffy, because you like eating.
I sometimes dance too, and I
get on her
it's
too.
It's unconscious, man.
I said, to me, that's a greedy person. Because they eat in their little happy place and they dance because they got food in their mouth.
Oh, the food good. It just make you want to rock.
I never did
rock with it.
I never danced with
it.
Maybe I got a little more etiquette about myself.
You don't. Believe me, you don't. You ain't got no etiquette.
I know you know, we be at the kitchen table eating. I said, hey, baby, you know.
You don't say no, hey, baby.
Then, what? I don't want to see all of that. Then she realized what she did. Oh, okay. I don't see what you got in your mouth, man. God, just ugh.
He be acting, like he's so etiquette. When y'all come to our Patreon, we'll talk about all that type of stuff. His etiquettes and my etiquettes and all that stuff. So anyway, so
What's the stormy?
Lindsay, Katina and O had Taco Tuesday. It was nice. They talked about the past. Let's move on. Lindsay and Mark, they had a photo shoot, so they thought, but they anyway, because this one I fell asleep. You can talk about that.
Well, all I know is that.
Nah, brother.
Lindsay, they was eating. This was before that though, but I just want to bring this up. Why, when Lindsay, the man said he don't want to try that, let him be. Don't force him, man. See, that's why Mark be getting irritated. I think that's the reason why he gets irritated. The man said, "No, I don't want to try that." Come on, try it. No, man, just let him be, man.
I used to do him like that stuff.
Yeah, man. God, all you gonna do is piss people off, man.
Sometimes. I forgot who it said, get him to try this. I said, he ain't gonna eat it. What if you try? I said, he's not gonna eat it. I'm not finna force this man to eat. Now, I done tried it. I ain't finna force him. But just as soon as I get some and I want to get it to myself because this is what I like to eat, he come stick his thick fingers in my bag.
That's just a one process thing. That's the only time I done that.
Your thick hands coming over there. I'm saying, you don't even eat different stuff. Why is you over here?
See, that's how the Chicken Finger Brothers roll, man. Don't force the Chicken Finger Brothers to taste new food. We don't roll like that. The only thing we'll taste something different is like some dipping sauce. Other than that is it.
But
man.
Why you stick your thick fingers in my food?
My thick fingers in your food. I don't know why I stuck my thick fingers in your food. I don't know.
So Lindsay and Mark, they doing their photo shoot. The dogs was dressed up as little sharks and stuff. So she was trying to get Mark to eat something, and of course he was saying no. So the photographer came in at the wrong time.
Yeah.
She really did. I don't know if Lindsay knew her. She acted like she knew her.
Think she did.
And the production had to say,
Give him some time.
yeah, Sue, Sally, whatever your name.
Her name was Courtney.
I ain't hear them say Courtney. Yeah. But anyway, so she stepped out for a while. So Lindsay once again is upset at Mark.
She came back with her jacket on.
But what was she upset at him about?
Because they was talking. He was sitting there talking about Mark wanted to say something to her, and Mark was saying, we need to communicate better, yada yada yada, and Lindsay said, you don't take responsibility for nothing. And Mark said, I take responsibility for everything. And that's when she reached over to try to grab and talk to him. He said,
you don't have to touch me when you talk to me.
Yeah, and I think Mark went a little too far with that, in my opinion. Because that's who Lindsay is. She's a touchy-feely person.
Yes,
she like to touch you to get your attention so she can talk to you. So I think Mark was he went a little overboard with that. So Lindsay got on her feelings, man, left, and she put a little brown coat on, had a little nightgown on, and left, man, which
Then she gonna come back. So I'm finna get my thing because I
said, where that water come from? Cause the nightgown was wet.
Oh, was it? Maybe she went outside. She realized, let me go get my stuff and go home. So anyway, he was like, well, do you want to stay for the photographer? Because she's here. He was like, well, do you want to say, well, the photographer's here. So do you want to, yes, I want. But he could never look at her. Yes, I want to take the pictures with you. So anyway, they end up taking the picture with the cats and all that stuff, whatever.
Yeah,
so,
the photographer asked them, okay, I'm done with the cats. So do you guys want to take a picture together? And it got quiet. Then Shade Production put the camera on one of the cats. Cat looked up like that.
Look in the camera. How the cat looked up? In the camera. Can you look in the camera?
So yeah. So I said, okay, the cat they can feel the tension going on. I'm like, God, is that thick? That tension that thick up in that apartment.
So she said, a little part with all them cats. But anyway, honey, walking on everything. Yeah. But anyway, that's all we got. That's all they gave us, honey. Wasn't much. So, on that note, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So
we might have to go downstairs, put our little helmets on.
You think so?
I gotta go look at the weather again.
Yeah. All right, you guys. So let's go and get out here and get this video uploaded and everything, so we can, because we not finna be in no tornado, because that tornado, honey, it's not finna come this way in Jesus' name. All right, you guys. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
Always put God first.
Deuces.